Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining us as we continue our D&D campaign across Delos. And just a reminder, we do play this live on Twitch, so if you ever want to see any of the shenanigans unfold right as they happen, feel free to come join us. I always put a link to the stream down in the description below, and also a reminder that all of our players are fellow streamers. They are all amazing content creators, so please go check them out on Twitch. You won't regret it. So just one little note with these next several videos. Normally what I'll do is I'll go through them all the way, start to finish, and do a lot of editing as far as like cutting out coughs, rules looking up, things like that, just to kind of help speed it along. And so it's just kind of like the straight D&D goodness. However, what's kind of happened is I've got this really big backlog of videos, and I feel really bad because I haven't been able to get them out to y'all. So what I'm going to do is just essentially just upload them, just sort of raw, no editing, aside from maybe chopping off the front and the back of it, just because there's just a lot of like banter and goofing around with chat and with the group that doesn't really pertain to the session. And that way we can kind of get all these videos uploaded, and then after that I'm going to try to go back to editing them all again. We'll kind of see, just because of, again, they take me a little too long to get through, but we'll kind of see what my time constraints are when that time comes. But enough of that, we're going to get right to it. Ended with the group riding out of Eagerdale, headed east. The sun is shining. It's nice and warm. Well, it's not shining on you guys right now. You guys are
okay.
You guys are under the the upper tier, so it's fall sunlight for now. But eventually, you guys will
not be
out from under there.
Well, I'm glad that Eggs Benedict helped take care of our horses.
Oh no.
You don't get the name
So
right, but
it
that's okay.
Oh my god, I almost spit my fucking soda everywhere.
I heard. No, you killed him. You didn't even get started yet.
You just killed the DM. We're never gonna find out.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
I'm calling 911. Hold on.
Are we killing the DM?
He's dying.
Sounds like it.
We're fighting God himself.
Hopefully it can't be too loud.
Oh my god. Alright. What's up, comment? What's up, Sane? How you guys doing?
Oh no.
How are you
Did we
guys?
kill Steve?
Oh, okay, I'm alive. I switched to push to talk.
Cool.
Oh my god. Somewhere Bernard is weeping.
Are you good?
What?
Oh my god, Bear.
What?
What'd I do?
What?
What?
What? What's happening?
I don't know.
What do you mean? What did you do? You didn't do anything.
I think y'all are sleep delirious.
Laugh
A little
damage.
bit confused.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Wait, do we know how long it will take us to get to Elvengard?
Who, me?
Anyone? I'm saying this to the whole group. If anyone has any idea. Oh God, my fantasy alarm.
With
Sorry.
In character. I can't.
Oh my god. Can you guys hear the group okay? By the way? Yell in chat.
Do we know how long it'll take us to get to Elvengard?
I have no idea.
I
I
don't
have no
remember
experience with
asking.
maps. I've never been there before.
Neither have
Oh,
I.
it didn't. Sorry.
I mean, go on.
No, I was gonna say question for, I guess, whoever remembers. How many drinks did Alaren have last night?
2.
Was
One
that
big one.
was that the last
Oh,
night?
it was one
Or
thing
Did you
was it
have-
the night before?
2?
I think you had 2.
Oh,
Two
that's
hu-
lovely.
hu-
Okay,
Two
Alaren's hungover.
human-sized ones?
Cool. Great. Cool. Thanks. I didn't
How are you
remember.
doing, Sane?
Not that it's, pertinent to anything we were talking about, but
Alright, squad, let's roll out. Let's go.
We do have
Yeah.
places to be.
I
I
have
think we'd already left.
bears
Yeah,
on max
I think
volume.
we're heading out
We're
of.
riding
Yeah.
riding off into
Towards
the
Lassus.
sunrise. Into the sunrise.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna crank everybody up just a smidge.
Yeah, we were heading towards. We decided we were going to head east towards Lassus instead of south towards Pine Haven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's be on our way.
Does anyone have coconuts
Absolutely.
so we can roleplay the horse
Oh
noises?
No.
my God! God bless your soul.
Oh my god.
I
Who
don't.
needs?
but-
Let's just hop on Destiny real quick and grab that sound. With that one emote.
I don't have a soundboard. Steve would have to do it on his
Sad.
end.
What do you guys need?
Coconuts.
The coconut noise.
You know what? Maybe I do need a soundboard. You're right, Steve. It would really help with the immersion.
Look, if you guys want to
Good
fund
thinking.
if you guys want to fund a soundboard,
No,
I have
it's-
a stream
no,
deck.
not like a physical soundboard. It's just like a program,
oh, I see.
pre-programmed. Don't worry, I'll do it.
I'll find
you can
Hor-
trust me. The soundboard.
I just hear Steve laughing in the stream.
I need
I'm
full
scared.
stream up, so
No,
just so I can
I
look at
definitely
chat.
would never abuse that power ever.
I'm totally convinced.
I have a wooden box. Let's see if this will work.
Pretty good.
It's like I'm there.
Your horse is broken.
Your horse is
Your
broken.
horse is broken. I mean, I hope
Every-
it's broken.
Everything is broken.
If it's not broken, it's green. I'm sorry.
What?
What?
Don't question it. It's horse language.
I'm amazed
It's
that you know so much
equestrian
about.
language.
I'm amazed you know so much about horses, even though you're a sailor, Aaron.
Don't question it.
Just put a
Do they
YouTube
have
link
horses
in.
on boats?
Just put a link in Steve's stream chat to like YouTube like best horse noises and let the viewers do all the work.
I mean, what are boats other than just big horses for the sea?
Water horses.
Exactly.
Hollow water horses. What is this giant
You can
hollow
climb
wooden
it.
horse?
This is gonna be
What is
a
this giant
very-
wooden legless horse that
very
we are going inside? I've
productive
never
D&D
seen water
session, I can
before.
see.
Just like a real horse.
I guess you could call it a seahorse.
Oh no, I'm done. You're done.
You're done.
You're done.
You're
You're done.
No. As a DM, I'll allow it. Please continue.
I was
I
born
hate
on
it.
the open sea. What are these fat four-legged boats that we ride upon?
Oh, I was taking a drink when you said that.
He was so done. We're gonna
Okay.
kill the DM.
We head east.
we do.
East.
Basic eye
We
surgery.
head to the right, I guess.
East? I thought you said west.
East.
Onward, stalwart companions, to Lassus. We ride into the morning sun.
You
We
sleep
ride into the
okay?
LASIK eye surgery.
What's up, Buddha? How you doing? It's going pretty
We're
good.
all done.
That's Ebron's voice, by the
I'm
way.
sorry.
That's
Oh my
Ebron's
I'm
voice
say that
now?
I'm sorry.
I'll take it.
Oh my god.
So as you guys ride east towards Lassus, you are all of a sudden hit by this blinding light as you guys come out of the upper tier, and you are now in direct sunlight.
Laren now officially can't see.
It takes
For
your guys.
shit.
It takes your
I
guys.
thought we were gonna like put like a burlap bag on your head or something.
What was that?
I did propose a potato bag.
And cut
That's
some
a
little
joke.
some little pinholes in it so she could see out of it.
So it takes your guys' eyes just a little bit to adjust, going from the artificial magic lamps to the real deal. It is bright, it is warm, and it's a little past midday, a little bit before sundown. So you still have the nice warm rays hitting you guys.
I welcome the natural sunlight.
Oh.
It
So this
definitely
is what the sun
it
is like.
definitely puts me more at ease.
My poor eyes.
I'm supposed not to stare at it, right?
No, do
Don't
not.
Yeah,
staring,
don't
No.
stare at it, please. No.
Or you'll end up like Alarin. Ugh.
It's
Sorry.
not too
I can't.
impressive. It's
I
pleasant.
can't see. Well, I can see, just not very well. Not that you guys needed that, but I'll put it there anyway.
Yeah, but it does feel good to actually have natural sunlight warm you up. Feels good.
It is enjoyable.
Nyla, are you not impressed with the sun?
No. I was expecting something more.
More.
Instead
More.
of just a big ball of light in the sky.
Well, prepare to be even more disappointed when you figure everything else out is kind of like this.
What a bland world.
What a.
Yeah.
Bruh.
You know,
I am not
speaking
Steve's-
with
Steve's dying right now.
I worked hard on this world.
you know, speaking with when I was a boy,
I can't.
working with archaeologists and scholars that tell me stories, you know, that the astrologers who look to the skies believe that the sun is not simply just like a little pinpoint, but it's actually bigger than anything you could even possibly imagine, and it's just so far away that it appears to be nothing more than the size of a coin.
Similar to a castle in the distance, I would assume.
Exactly.
Oh.
But that it's so powerful that even that far away, we feel its energy on us.
Well, now
fe-
I'm more intrigued.
Of course, I've never had a chance to view these things myself. These are telescopes and equipment hidden away in the tallest towers and the safest keeps.
Why does your life sound so much more exciting than what? Why are you here?
Well, it's just I don't know about excitement, but just stories passed from one person to another just happen to be passed to me, and now I'm passing them to you. But when it comes to having lived the stories, it's another matter. So maybe not too exciting, but we'll
It
see.
is still something to look forward to.
I mean, that's what.
Alarin, are you okay? You look a little flushed, and you are scaly. I don't know if you're supposed to be flushed.
Yeah, I'm fine, as I'm just like trying to shield my eyes from the sun
I
a
did
little
ask
bit
if
so
you
I can
wanted a
kind of
hat,
see.
but you said no.
I don't want your hat. It's not. I appreciate the offer. I don't want your hat at the moment. I will survive.
Don't you worry,
It'll be
Alarin.
okay.
I'm sure the horse can steer itself if you're having a hard time seeing.
It'll
You
be
seem
fine.
quite capable.
It'll be fine. I'm doing just fine. We're good. We're just fine. Yep, we're good.
All right, Steve. Does anything happen on the road to Essos?
As you guys continue down, it does take it would hit about nightfall, about partway through. You guys want to stop for the night, or would you guys continue on?
How has the road been so far?
Is
This a pretty well-kept road or well-traveled road?
It is
Are there other people on it?
It does seem to be like a really well-traveled road. It's been a pretty smooth ride, but you haven't really seen anybody else on the road.
What time
This
of
is
year
a-
is it again?
It's like summertime.
Okay.
Was this a more? Yeah, this is a more traveled road, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of the main roads.
Can I kind of just take a look around to see if I notice either something moving off in the lands, kind
Oh
of
yeah,
stalking, or
what kind of land are we moving through? Is it just like countryside or?
Yeah, pretty much. It's just kind of like plains. Just grassy plains. And I'm sorry, you wanted to, you were looking for, what were you looking
just if there's like something kind of moving with us, just kind of like stalking us, in a sense.
yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Who's ready to see a natural one, boys? Let's go. Oh, okay. Well, that's
18.
not a one, but I'll take it. 18.
With an 18, you're kind of looking around, and you don't really see anybody on the road. But you do notice there's like a single crow that's kind of been circling you guys as you've been walking for a little bit.
Blast it. No, sorry, that's the other campaign.
Are we bringing little Blasty back?
Wolfiera is here. Yeah, we got the whole
Gator here.
team.
He has zero tolerance for any birds.
Yeah, I'll point it out. And this has been following us like pretty much since we left, or
From like the moment you kind of started looking around and you've noticed it, like if you guys were continuing walking, you'd see it kind of sort of flying with you guys, sort of in like a wide circle. That's Sire.
okay. I don't think this is normal. I wasn't followed by birds before, but we have a friend above us. I don't know what that means. Are we going to die, or
I'll look up at it.
Are we going to?
Mm, Is this another druid chasing us again?
Do chase them with a lot of animals.
I
I
can't
realize.
slap this one. It's out of reach.
I kind of like squint up at it. To be fair, it could mean anything. It could be a crow who has simply learned to follow travelers, hoping to pick up scraps of food thrown to the side of the road, or it could be something else entirely. Especially after what we experienced in the capital.
I think that's why I'm so paranoid right now. I don't know if any of those figures have ways of doing things to what they want.
That makes sense.
Do you want me to blow it up?
I'm gonna like bring my horse to a stop and dismount and look for like a nice round stone on the ground.
Okay.
Do I find one?
Yeah. You find a rock off to the side of onto the road.
Okay. After inspecting it and deeming it the right shape and aerodynamics, I'm gonna hand it to Nyla. Here you
Thank
are,
you for the
mage.
gift. I appreciate it.
I found the ammo.
Oh, I see where this is going. I use cannibal on the rock, aiming it at the bird.
What's you dropped this falmouth thing for me?
Yes.
Sorry.
Is that my? No, ignore that. I believe it's against my spell save DC. Yeah, there it is.
Wait, it has to weigh a pound?
Oh, Fetch a bigger rock.
I would assume you could choose for it to weigh less than 1 pound for something like this. I don't think you need to throw a 1 pound rock at a bird. Unless you want to turn it into a pancake. Flying
he's gonna-
pancake.
My spell DC is 15. It's not 14. I don't know why it's saying that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's 15. I'll go try and fix it.
Okay, it's saved.
Oh, it's saved.
Mm-hmm.
I missed. Plan B.
I just shrug.
So is the rock sort of hurdles through through the sky, narrowly avoiding this bird. You hear it kind of squawk at you, and it sort of flies. It's gonna fly north.
I just kind of look at Nyla and shrug.
No prisoners.
No.
The unavoidable spell, okay. Dodge that, you
9
flying little
damage.
bitch. You
Whoa!
You carry that, you casual.
That is casual. Safe to assume you hit it with all the darts?
Yes.
You just see this like puff of feathers in the sky as it like it looks like the squawk and starts flying north, and it kind of like turns around just in time to see these magic bolts fly into it, and it just turns into a little puff of feathers.
Probably.
I kind of like turn. I kind of turn back to Varian. It's like, well, you know, common crow or the familiar of some spy. Either way, it seems the problem has been solved.
It wasn't a druid, that's for sure.
I'll climb back onto the horse and continue on.
I wasn't expecting that in all honesty, but it works.
Extreme measures has to be taken sometime.
If it
On a
would.
okay.
What was that, Halloran?
Nothing. That just on what?
No, I'm with you on this one.
Why on the crow? Okay.
I'm not a fan of being spied on.
They're not. Oh, okay.
Would it put us more at ease to examine what's left of it?
If there's anything.
I think it's just puffs of feathers.
But we can try.
Sure, let's see if we can find where potentially anything could be found of it.
Okay. So it was probably it's probably like 100 feet north of you guys.
Oh, yeah, that's nothing.
I mean, the
I'm
range is 120.
gonna leave. Actually, it's a meadow. I'll just ride my horse off the road. Lead the horse off the road into the grass.
Okay.
To go looking for it.
You guys kind of ride forward, sort of searching for this bird. And you just roll me a investigation check, or a perception check, or a nature check.
If someone more I have I'll roll perception. I have perception.
I too have. Oh, okay. You have more
Ooh,
perception than I.
Nice. Not bad.
So as you're kind of looking around, you think that you are around the spot. You think that the crow would have fallen, and if you're kind of like you're looking around and you don't see any trace of it. There are no feathers, no crow body.
Did you find it yet?
No, and that's the thing is it hadn't gotten far by the time you hit it, and it could not have fallen far.
I'll get off my horse and join Ebrin. Can I roll investigation to try and find a bird?
Yep.
Weep.
Holy shit.
So with the 24, you're kind of you're down, looking around at the grass. Is there like as you're kind of searching for remnants, you kind of find this like weird, almost like pile of ash. It would almost be kind of maybe not discernible, but you use spell components often, so you kind of have an eye for these things.
Oh. So it wasn't a normal bird, it was a familiar. So someone was spying on us.
Varian, it appears your hunch paid off.
Good, because in all honesty, if that was a normal crow, I would have kind of felt bad for both it as well as everyone. But
Well,
yeah,
no need
cool.
to feel guilty about it. It's nothing more than... There was no more of a... It's gone now.
So, as you guys are kind of chatting, Ibran, you said you hopped off your horse?
I hopped off my horse to collect the rock, but then I got back on it to
Okay.
search for the bird.
So all of a sudden, your horse lets out a loud, startling whinny, and it kind of rears up a little bit. You look down and you see this sort of weird, almost like spotted skin, like decaying hand, kind of hanging out of the ground, sort of pulling itself up using the horse's leg.
So that's not disturbing at all.
I'm going to like quickly swing the horse around and return to the road.
So as you swing your horse around, you see more of these sort of undead bodies lifting themselves out of the field. There are 3 blocking your way back to the road.
Also, I did get off my horse to join Ibrin to find the bird. So I don't know where I'm at right now. Am I in the middle of the corpses?
Kinda. Here, hold on. Quickly putting together a schmap.
Take your time.
I love. Who am I missing?
I don't know.
I don't have tokens for your guys' horses, so I apologize. Oh, did I not move you guys to the map?
No, I don't know what we're looking at. We're looking at a world map still. There it is.
There you go.
Very nice schmap.
Thanks.
We
I'm
schmapping.
gonna use my character sheet to cover most of the strum. There we go.
Green.
Boom.
Fancy.
We got ourselves a fancy map, boys. We're in trouble.
There you go. Thanks, free assets in Roll20.
So I'm gonna say I'm probably about here.
Yeah, so there are 4 undead. You guys aren't quite at initiative yet. They're still sort of pulling themselves out of the ground. And they're just like, as they are kind of climbing up from where they were laying.
Get more of these.
It's gonna be a shot in the dark, but I want to see if I can. can I move my horse over to this zombie over here? And can I have it just crush its skull
You can
as
definitely,
it's trying to get out?
yeah, you can definitely roll an attack roll with advantage. Well, I didn't expect there to be horses involved, so I don't have.
What is
I...
horse stat block 5e? These are just riding horses.
Yep. Hold on.
Oh, yep. Okay, they have hooves.
Hooves. Use
So-
the hooves.
Hooves to hooves.
Whoa, really? Never would have imagined.
They're just
Right.
floating. They're just T-posing in the air. It's fine.
They're hoofless.
We're just T-posing is terrifying.
Yeah.
There you go. You guys now have the riding horse character sheet added to everybody's thing. This is the generic picture you get, though.
That's okay.
You know what
Wait.
horses look like little
it is.
people.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yep.
That would be terrifying. I'm sorry.
All right.
You know, it's horse racist to say that all horses look the same.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
I
All right,
forgot
let me
you're
try
right.
to let me try to stomp this boy in.
Ebron's horse would probably be this big.
Correct.
I think they're all medium sized.
Yeah.
Nope. Didn't we have two? They were kind of like the horses fit
Oh, they're
like our
large.
characters.
That hits, by the way.
Okay. It's gonna be like, hold on. Let me make sure. Then
Who's
it's
that
2d4.
strange, purpley, shadowy figure behind us?
Oh no.
Nay.
No.
It's getting closer. Oh,
The 7 points of bludgeoning.
Okay. Yeah, he steps on his head real good. But he's sort of like caves in a part of his skull, but it's still moving.
Ew. That's disgusting.
Let you guys each take one turn before we roll for initiative.
Okay.
You guys can decide your own order of things. Like you guys do the work.
So I see these horses, and I'm gonna like swing around. To where Nyla is on the ground.
Yeah, Steve, you tell him.
And kind of like just quickly like yank the horse around and swing the horse up next to her. Quick, Nyla, up here, out of their reach.
I'll raise my hand.
I'll
For you to
hold
grab.
out my hand. As if
Okay. Yeah, you're able to look Nyla right up
Okay.
there.
Sweet.
and I swing you up onto the horse out of
My spot.
out of the
Nice
reach
one.
of the hands coming out of the ground.
Okay.
And
I'm on.
I'm
small
not gonna
horse.
do anything. I'm just gonna like try and get a sense for like how many of them are emerging and
Okay. You just see there seems to be just the 4.
Just a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. After climbing on, ignore the cone.
Okay. Ignoring the
I just
cone.
want to see how. Can I hit both of those?
Oh,
That's good.
sure.
You know,
I trust the I trust the magical. I think you could hit all 3 of them, to be honest.
I don't. Oh, maybe. But yeah, that's my cone then. With this.
Varian just barely escapes this.
I will gladly take it.
Save cruising. Ice for that is amazing.
It's pretty cool. Oh, ignore that. That's not damage at all. That's damage.
Okay, Constitution. What?
Yes.
What book did that spell come out on? That's sick.
I'll look it up. I think it's from the Dragon book.
I think it is because that. Yeah, I think so. Because that's the one that's all about ice.
Man, I should really get to reading. I'm like 2 books behind. I have them. I just need to read them.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah, it is Fizban's
Gosh,
Treasury of Dragons.
Steve.
I'm gonna start
Okay, I
with
haven't
the
read any of them.
left one, and then I'm gonna do the middle, then the right one. So left. Oh snap! Middle, right. The left in the middle one saved. The right one failed.
That's still pretty good. I'll take it.
Oh yeah.
Which one failed?
The one on the right side.
So he's now pretty much an ice cube, kind of.
Yep. Yeah, he's like half sticking out of the ground still, and
Yeah.
just like one hand sort of raised in the air, just stuck. 13 big damage. You also just got like just weird chunks of skin just frozen, kind of falling off of him as you blast into him with these shards of ice. Half for the other ones, yeah. Instead, blue for ice.
I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna pull out my short bow and take a shot at this one.
Okay.
Where is it?
25 hits,
Sweet.
and then roll your sneak attack.
Oh right. That's 2.
It should be 2d6.
You have to
Yeah.
you tell me.
Where is it? Do
Got
check.
this. Hang on. Got the- Where'd it go? Stupid. Yeah, it's 2d6. There we go.
All
Massive,
right.
massive 5.
5 extra. Oof. Some juicy damage.
So that's what, 14 total? Yeah, 14 total.
Okay, as your arrow kind of shoots through the wound that Varian had already made, and you see the zombie go limp, and those like souls that you guys saw coming out of the statue, you see it kind of like float up out of the zombie, and like fly through the air to somewhere
That's
else.
terrifying.
I think that's everybody. They're gonna
Yup.
roll free old initiative.
Oh. I forgot to click on myself.
I was feeling
Oh,
Cute.
it's not reset for me. The turn order, at least.
What's up?
The turn order is not reset for me. Like I see old rolls on it.
Okay, yeah, let me reset it really quick.
Yeah.
That's weird. It was
So just roll again.
I can change them to what you guys rolled. That was super weird. It was clear for me, so I don't know why.
Ah, yes, -1.
Do you guys know what your first Allen rolled a 10?
Yeah, that was my first one before I clicked my character.
You'll need to re-roll it so I can change it.
Then the second one was a 6 when I had clicked my character.
I just roll one more time.
Just to appear on the turn order. You are.
Oh, sorry, I forgot the rule for initiative.
You're fine.
You're good, bear.
Natural 20
click.
for bear.
Am I selected? And
Oh,
14.
good
Nyla,
one.
was the 14 your first roll?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. There we go. Ebron is up first.
Let's see. Wait, so sorry, I stopped paying attention for just a brief moment. Are we technically still mounted at the start of this combat?
Yep.
Okay, just making sure.
Which is pretty cool because we got the same initiative.
Mm-hmm. To be honest, Steve, I'm not familiar with mounted combat.
I'm not either.
Oh,
I
no.
wasn't expecting this.
You know what? We're gonna roll with it though.
You have your ore speed.
You have your horse speed.
and your horse can
Do you have to make
participate
like
as well.
do you have to make animal handling as a check each turn, or
Hold on 1 second.
No.
you don't? You just get the horse's speed.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, bye, Steve.
You can fall off, but I forgot why or how.
He's
Oh,
looking right
he
now.
grabbed his
Consult the
book.
book.
So we're
He
gonna
has
make
his
it. We're
big
gonna make
old
it.
book.
All right, Steve. We're gonna make it easy. We're not gonna be trying to take any attacks with the horse, if that makes it easier.
Look, we're just gonna roll with the rule of cool,
Okay.
and whatever sounds fun, we'll just make it happen, and I can
All
look
right,
up mounted
We're
combat
staying
later.
mounted. Just give us like a horse movement speed.
You have the character sheet for the horse now.
They have
There
60
you
feet
go.
of movement.
There you go.
60 feet of movement.
Yes.
So what's the mark on the one in the bottom right?
Frozen.
That's the
That
frozen
one.
one.
Basically. Yeah.
All right,
You
I'm just
can't
going
survive.
to. Okay, all for the rule of cool. Cool. I like yank on the reins, and the horse kind of like rears up, and I'm just gonna like charge at the frozen one.
And I'm gonna be holding tight.
And then as we rush up alongside it, I'm gonna just swing my hammer down. Like hold my hammer like low and out to the side
Okay.
to try and strike at its head as it's halfway out of the ground.
And which one were you hitting?
The frozen one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, roll that. Roll that. You'll get advantage on the attack because he's frozen and immobile.
Wait, why you no roll? Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Yoink. 15.
Not a lot of info on mounted combat. All right. 15 hits. Big 6 damage. You hit the zombie, and it shatters into a bunch of little frozen zombie bits. Much like the other one, you see sort of this like ghostly soul apparition fly out of it into the sky.
And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement
Mm-hmm.
to like bring the horse around a little bit. And,
Okay.
and kind of face back towards Varian and Alarin.
There you go.
Is everyone okay?
I mean, so far so good.
Yeah, so far we're good.
Just a thumbs up. Everyone gives a thumbs up.
Uh, Turns back.
Okay.
Thumbs up.
All right, Nyla, you're on the back of this horse. Ebron has just shattered a zombie popsicle into a bunch of pieces. Turned you around. What are you doing?
That's a pretty good term, zombie popsicle.
Comic, you can always DM me the link in
Do
Discord.
I see any zombie chunks on the ground?
Oh yeah.
Zombie frozen
Oh yeah.
chunks?
There's zombie frozen chunks.
I want to cast catapult on it.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, use its head.
I'm using the head if it's off. Probably blue.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Ignore the first one. It's hit for some reason. There you go.
It's a
19.
dexterity check, right?
Yes.
Oh boy. So he's struggling to get up out of the ground. He's seen two of his zombie pals die, and then he turns to look at you, and then all of a sudden, it just this cannonball of a frozen zombie head just obliterates him. He's just like his top half is just gone.
So much bludgeoning damage. Oh my god.
And now he's just
One
a
more
torso.
to go. And I'll point at it, just in case someone missed it.
And like the other ones, the spirit flies out of its body into the sky. The other zombie's shaking in his little zombie boots.
Oh no.
Oh, his little zombie boots.
Can we even see them yet?
No, they're still underground, but they're shaking.
Yeah, you can hear him. So he's going to use the rest of his movement, or part of his movement, to pull himself up and to stand up. And then he's going to shamble towards Alarin. Not able to go very far. He's not a very fast zombie. Just kind of shambling towards you. Just flecks of spittle and drool coming out of his little zombie mouth. He rushes towards you. Actually, he can use his action to dash and make it there. It's your turn,
Okay,
Alarin.
convenient. Lovely.
That horse. I love it.
That's not what I wanted.
Oh, everybody's dropping me the rules for the mounted combat. Right, but can the rider still take actions? I guess is what, like, because this is what I read too.
You guys aren't over here.
I'm assuming they can just take the regular actions
Fuck
after
it, I'm gonna
maneuvering
poke
the
at
horse?
it anyway.
You're poking the zombie?
With my rapier, obviously.
You're gonna attack at disadvantage of the sunlight.
Disadvantage or normal?
Disadvantage. There's sunlight, and pack tactics doesn't work because there's not anybody near them.
Steve, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Dang it!
I saw your mouth moving and I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, you'll get disadvantage because your pack tactics doesn't work because there's not an ally
Yeah.
near you and it's still
Yeah, that's
sunny.
what I thought. Cool.
I'm so upset.
I'm gonna poke at it anyway.
An 8 is not gonna do it.
No, it
Wait.
doesn't. Okay.
No, an 8 hits. I lied.
Cool. And then with
So you slash into him and
yeah, I can't use sneak attack because I had disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah, sort of just this stinking, gross zombie man in front of you, or zombie parts
Skewered.
fall off of him. Yeah, skewered.
Keyword zombie man.
Now your rapier is smelly.
Lovely. I'm gonna clean it later.
Stinky smelly.
Stinky and smelly. All right, Varian.
I'm gonna wipe it off in the grass.
All right. Use my horse movement.
No, I could have. Oh well.
Oh yeah, very easily get there. Gonna make a attack with the gray sword. Will this be? Wait, I forget. Are we doing flanking rolls or no?
We are.
Okay. All right. 2 natural ones. A 19 to hit.
That hits.
That'll be 11 slashing damage.
Oh. um. So you slash into him, and he kind of crumples to the ground. And you see that sort of like spirit thing about to leave its body, and then it kind of goes back in, and its eyes open up again.
Oh, God, not this, please.
But it looks like it's just barely hanging on.
I'll just kind of like shout out, "It's still alive." Unfortunately.
Barely.
And
At
that
this
is my
point.
turn.
Ebrin.
So that one's still hanging on.
Mm-hmm. I gotta go to
I
bed. It'll be
see,
lurking. Thank you for the
They
alert.
kind of like wedged between those two,
Hope you have a good night. Thanks for stopping through.
and I'm just gonna bring the horse up alongside it and take a smack at it.
Okay.
Nothing fancy.
13 will hit. Thanks. Uh,
6 damage.
so you slash into him. Or I guess, I'm sorry, you bash into him with your warhammer.
Right.
Sorry, go ahead.
I accidentally still had advantage on. I
Oh,
don't think that was
he's
with advantage.
prone, so you would have gotten advantage.
Oh, never mind. Okay, that's fine.
So you hit him with your hammer, and you see his eyes close again, and he slumps down. And again, the spirit kind of looks like it's about to leave, and then it goes back into him. You see his like eyes flutter open, and he's just like, "Mrrr!" just like beaten and tattered, stabbed, but somehow still alive. Poor Zomboy. Nyla's turn?
I'm throwing oil at it.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
It's now wet with oil.
I'm throwing a whole flask of oil at it. There you go. If someone has a torch of any kind of fire, just you know what to do. And I'm guessing throwing a thing is an action. Throwing an item.
We can count it as a bonus action. This normally yes, but it's you guys surrounding one zombie. I think you can count it as a bonus action.
Light it up.
I don't have any fire.
It's just the oily guy now.
It's just real
Super
slippery.
slippery.
He's a slippery boy.
Just set it on fire. I don't have any fire. It's gonna be my turn.
Okay. He's gonna stand up, kind of like try to shake off the oil, like he's like a wet dog trying to shake off water. And then he's gonna take a swing at Alarin. Let's see. Oh. And he's gonna slam into you, Alarin, with his big meaty fist. For 2 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, baby slap.
Yeah, just a wet, oily, stinky slap.
Lovely.
It's your turn.
Cool, I'm gonna stab him. Actually. Yeah, but y'all are so close that I don't want to light it on fire because I don't want you guys to get lit on fire.
Nah,
It's not
do
gonna
it.
explode. Maybe.
I do have a tinderbox.
Do
Meh.
I don't think that would work because you actually gotta like set that up and like strike it and stuff.
Yeah. Have a candle, but I have to light the candle.
Just one zombie. Just light him. Just
Yeah,
stab
just
him.
stab the oily guy.
Just stab the oily guy.
Alright, cool, I'm gonna stab him. And this time it's not with disadvantage because you guys are here. Right? Double checking.
It's just normal.
Yes.
You just hit one normal roll.
But yeah. Yeah, I got. Yeah. And then.
What's the range on pack tactics? 5 feet?
5 feet. You literally have to be within 5 feet of the creature, and you can't be incapacitated. Well, allies have to be within 5 feet of the creature, and the ally can't be in.
Oh, but you don't have to be within 5 feet of
incapacitated.
the ally.
No, I don't have to be within 5 feet of the ally. You just have to be within 5 feet of the creature.
That's so busted.
Here.
Is
That's so busted.
Yeah, it's 2. If. Okay, cool. So I can't use that right now. Alright, I'm just poke it. 18 to hit.
Yep. Add your sneak
Piercing.
attack damage in there. 2d6.
Oh yeah. No, I was just reading sneak attack because I was just like, oh, I can't use it, and then you're like, add it. I'm like, well,
Yeah,
okay.
as long as you have allies next to him or you
Yeah.
have advantage on the attack, you get sneak attack.
Yeah. I read through the first paragraph and then didn't read the second paragraph.
Okay.
Holy balls.
15? Is that 15? I think it's 15.
Yep, it's 15. This time, as you stab into him
gonna say, if
and
it
he
doesn't
falls
die.
to the ground, the light leaves his body and soars away, and it remains lifeless.
and yet I thought it was immortal.
It is
I'm-
on the path of finding
gonna-
immortality.
I'm gonna pat my horse.
Is
Okay.
everyone okay?
I'm
Oh.
fine.
Yeah. No one was bitten?
Is Dandelion still around? Was it Dandelion? It's Dandelion.
Yeah, it kind of just trotted back to the road, away from the
Okay,
zombies.
cool. Smart horse.
Cletus trained them well.
Clearly.
Those corpses were possessed by spirits exactly the same way that they were in the courtyard.
They were.
They were. That's weird.
Also, there's
There was what?
What bear?
there's just no shot that it's just too much of a coincidence that there would just be random undead out here this far from any town or any settlement, any graveyard.
Well, I mean, people could just kill someone and try to hide the body. That way they don't get blamed for it. So it's a possibility.
It's a possibility, but I
Just
think they were
Burying.
I think that they were placed here in advance. I think someone was waiting for us.
There was someone spying after all.
But in order for the ground to kind of form back to normalities, as well as have those bodies decompose to the state that they were in, it takes time. If they were planning
That's
for this,
true.
then they have a very, very big foresight as to what is happening.
Fair
I think
point.
that someone knew we would be traveling this road and brought the bodies in advance, just as they did in the courtyard, and buried them a day or two ago, and then used some means to disguise the ground.
That's a possibility, yeah. Well, having us sit here and ponder why these bodies are here, how these bodies got here, is not going to help us continue forward.
I agree.
But
Even knowing that someone is expecting us and what is possibly watching us, we don't really have much option other than to press on.
we just have to be careful where we go. I think it's safe to assume that whatever happened in Ygriddale is probably happening all across the continent.
True. Well, just be even more vigilant on the road. And any hunches that any of you might have, don't hesitate to share them.
Will do.
Let's keep going.
Well, I do appreciate the ride, but I'm gonna get back on my own horse.
I'll like ride up alongside your horse.
So as you guys kind of have this discussion post-combat, you realize the sun is quickly setting.
Should we try to press on for us a little bit into the night, or
I'd
should we
rather
try
not
to
sleep
set up
here.
camp?
Yeah, I agree. If someone, especially knowing that someone knows that we're here, I think our best bet is to just keep moving. Even if we continue being watched, our best bet is to just keep moving. I'm sure the horses will manage. This road is well taken care of.
All right. Let's go.
Valorant?
Hmm?
What say you?
Yeah, we should. Keeping moving seems like a good idea. I mean, pretty much everything you guys just said. I don't have anything extra to add. I think we should just keep moving.
Alright, we return to the road, Steve. We're
Okay.
gonna keep going forward.
So you guys ride through the night. You guys sort of have a peaceful ride, and as day breaks, you and the horses are all feeling quite fatigued, and you kind of come to this lightly wooded area, and off in the distance you see some houses. You also see this very large lake.
Water.
We should try to probably rest. I am tired.
Hey yo! Thank you for
I
the
don't
I
have
sub!
agree.
money for a room. If there's a hen.
I appreciate that so much, man. Thank you. How's your night going? How are things?
Yes, I agree. We'll stay here for a day or two before we continue on, but after what happened in the capital, I think it's safe to assume that
I never got
more
my
things could happen here.
cursed sushi
Just stay on
hot
your
dog
guard.
pictures.
Consider it done.
We'll ride into town.
Okay. So you guys come into this sort of. It's not necessarily a very large town. I would say it's in the scope of Shire Vale, kind of smaller. It's not as extravagant as Ygriddale was. Either you see many houses. You see a small building that says inn. And what seems to be kind of like a large fish market almost, set up towards the lake. But what you guys notice as you ride into town, usually early this morning, you would expect to see people out, especially our two seafaring folk. You would think that people would be heading out to go fishing at this time of day, but the town is eerily quiet. There's not really anybody about. As you read in, you don't see anybody.
We don't see a single person.
Not out and about. It is early in the morning though.
Oh, I'm just hoping they're all asleep. I mean, they're not zombies. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
there's
One can hope, but
nobody out here. I don't. This is weird.
I had to keep up.
agreed,
Oh, I
don't have a
appreciate
good
that.
feeling about this.
Glad to have you here.
No.
Well, let's inquire at the inn. There should surely be somebody up.
Hopefully.
Do I want to see them?
That
No.
would make sense.
But out of like grotesque curiosity, I kind
I'll
of want
ride
to
up
see
to
them.
the front of the inn house and dismount.
Okay. There's
I'll
a.
disembark my land boat.
Okay. Yep. You park your land. You park your land boat. There's a place to tie off your horse.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of on the side. You know, like in the cowboy movies. I don't know what those are called.
Hitching post.
Thank you. Yeah.
Good job, Bear.
There's a trough next to it, but it's bone dry. Your horse looks a little upset.
I kind of like lean into the horse. Just wait here. Get ready to move at a moment's notice. You got that?
It gives you a brief nod.
And then I'll do like the two-fingered eye point thing.
Okay. Yeah, it lifts up a hoof and it like does it right back to you.
Okay. Just making sure we're on the same page.
Like, speaking of animals, that's impressive.
Is this okay?
Good.
Oh my god.
All right. The inn has windows, right?
It does.
Before I go inside, I'm just gonna try and like peer through the windows.
As you peek in, you see a few patrons within the inn. You see that it has sort of like a few tables set up and like a small bar. And everybody's sort of keeping... The few patrons they're all keeping to themselves. Kind of faces buried in their cups. You do notice one individual in particular kind of in this old-looking armor with a shield and a sword, and on the shield is the symbol that you've kind of known, you've come to know, which is the symbol of the sun, symbol of Apollo. And the other folks just look like normal townsfolk.
Yeah. The moment I see that, I kind of just am like put at ease a little bit more, and I kind of like gesture to the others and just walk in.
As you walk in, nobody really looks up, aside from the person working behind the counter, who kind of greets you with this solemn, like, welcome in. When he notices that you're not from around here, he kind of does a double take and he goes, you're haven't seen you here before. What brings you around these parts?
We're just passing through, actually. We rode through the night and we're hoping to find lodging to rest ourselves.
Picked a bad time to be traveling, but
Oh, why do you say that?
well, I guess traveling through here, we've you see like one person kind of in the corner starts to cry, and he goes, "Why don't we talk over here?" And he'll kind of gesture for you to come over closer to the bar.
I'll go up to it.
And he goes, "Well, it's sort of been some strange times here in Lassus. There's some weird lights in the sky, and the dead that we had buried came back, and we had to put them back to rest. Many of us had to kill our own family members that we had lost in the past. And it's been a dark few days here in Lassus."
Surely the capital would have sent help. It is only a day and a half's ride from here.
Nobody's ventured out to seek help, nor have we seen anybody come from the capital. You have is there news from the capital? Some of the townsfolk here went there to go to the Midsummer's Festival, and they haven't come back.
There was an attack during the festival. It was also undead, brought about by a group of cultists.
So it's not just here in Lassus?
I think the attack on the capital was just one of many throughout the kingdom, all coordinated to happen together at the same time.
Who would do such a thing?
There have been we believe that it's been perpetrated by a cult of some kind that wears strange robes with the symbols of eyes on them. Have you seen anything like that here in town leading up to the attacks?
I can't say that I have, no.
Have you had any strangers come through town before us in the last few days?
Plenty of people came through town in the eastern part of the continent as they made their way to the Egredale.
But nobody who stood out or was suspicious?
None that rings any bells.
I kind of lean into him. Who is this man over here in the armor?
Oh, perhaps one of the more worse off than some of the others. He is or was a paladin of Apollo, but his spirit was crushed dealing with the many undead. He had to put his wife back to rest, and he's been lightly put it, broken ever since. He hasn't taken off his armor. Just drinks.
Surely you would have fled the town by now.
We don't have anywhere else to go.
True.
This is our home. Most of us make our living from the lake, from fishing.
And the undead have been emerging from the graveyard, you say?
Yes, after we put them back to rest, they laid dormant. But we keep an eye. We have a watch going, somebody to keep an eye on it at all times now, just in case.
Did anyone else come into the tavern with me, or did they stay outside?
I'm staying outside for now.
Also outside
Waiting
for
for the
moment.
clear.
Yeah, I'll slowly make my way inside.
Okay, so Varian, you're kind of met with the same sort of quiet, sad sight, and you see Ebrin chatting with the essentially you'd assume is like the innkeeper.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of stand by the doors and just wait for any form of signal or anything like that from you, Bryn, if there's anything to worry about.
I kind of sit up straight. Well, even with what's going on, with a place to stay, 2 rooms.
Of course, he'll grab a couple of keys. It'll be 2 gold for each room, so 4 gold total.
And food and drink if you have any to spare during these times.
we have a bit. That'll cost you an extra gold a piece.
Okay, I'll pay for it.
Okay.
In advance, yeah.
Ready? You hand him the gold, and he hands you the keys. He'll
As
go.
I'm handing him the gold,
Mhm.
I'm handing him the gold. I say, so you say it is our misfortune to travel through during these times, but hopefully our presence can be to your fortune.
I appreciate it. Let's use a little extra coin. Thank you. And he'll get you the keys and some food. He gives you kind of like some bread and some cheese and fruits and nuts.
I'll go up to Varian and step back outside with him and fill them in on what the innkeeper told me.
So while you guys are having a conversation inside, Alarin and Nyla would have seen a strange sight. You guys see this sort of old...
We love strange sights.
Old, like super old man, very scraggly, long gray beard kind of hanging down almost to the ground, kind of... he's got a sign hanging around his neck that says the end is nigh, and he's got a little bell. And he has a little tinfoil hat on. He's sort of like he's pretty short. He's probably only like 4 feet tall. He kind of stands crooked, hobbling forward with his cane. Just kind of yelling like, "The end time is here! The end time! Don't you know?" As he kind of looks over at you two.
I'm gonna look at Nyla and be like, "Is he okay?"
This place
Quietly.
is depressing, and I don't like it.
He's gonna hobble over to you two, ringing his bell.
Oh my god.
And he's gonna reach into. You notice he has a little pouch on his side. And he's gonna reach into it. He's gonna produce 2 tinfoil hats for each of you, and hand them to you before continuing on his way. This little chant. Now the
I'm not
end is
touching it.
here.
I don't want it.
Oh, if you don't take it, he's gonna stand in front of you and just hold it out.
I'll use detect magic on it. Maybe it's like a +1 hat of thought shielding.
Use me 20 strain.
And he'll try to hand one to Alarin as well.
I'll pass, thank you.
I'll just
It is shiny. It is shiny tinfoil.
I'll just take the shiny hat, man.
Fantasy tinfoil.
It's shiny.
And you.
Listen,
And he's gonna hold it up. It's a
Wolfira.
Nyla.
Listen,
Oh no!
Wolfira, this is Steve's world that he crafted himself. If it has tinfoil, it has tinfoil, okay? Don't be such a skeptic. There can...
As Wolfira plays Nyla, don't be such a skeptic.
Suspend your disbelief and believe in the fantasy tinfoil.
If go ahead.
Go on.
No,
No, go on.
I would say
Is there anything
Nyla.
weird about the hat, or is it just?
If Nyla won't take it, he's gonna try and hand the second one to Alarin.
You keep it.
Oh, okay. I'll
Yeah,
take it.
You tell
I'll
him.
never grab something from some crazy old man.
It's shiny.
Wolfira, you're getting peer pressured in chat, too.
It's gonna.
No.
He's gonna look at you sadly, shake his head, and he's gonna continue on his way. He sort of just walks off into the distance of the town.
You have a good day.
I'm gonna put the hat, the tinfoil hat, on top of Nyla's the witch hat.
I guess catapult on it
Oh.
towards the road we came from.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, tinfoil hat just launches away.
You may
Big
remove
sad.
my spell slot real fast.
Oh my god. Taking up spell slots to catapult items.
I love it.
Just think, like, that poor old man probably spends his mornings folding these tinfoil hats for people. He gets on his.
I mean, does there seem to be anything odd about them, or is it
He-
just
He's gonna find it later this afternoon, like 400 yards down the road.
Yeah, it's just like this is sort of he does. This is his morning ritual. He folds all these little hats, gets them all neatly tucked in his pouch, gets on his sign, grabs his cane, puts on his little loafers,
He just started his villain arc.
and finds it crumpled on the
His
ground,
revenge.
scrapping the whole thing for this revenge of this old man. All right, so by about this time, Ebron would have popped out of the inn to talk to you guys.
I'm just still on the horse, just holding this hat?
You missed out on a free hat.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, it's
Fuck.
really shiny. Alaren's just staring at the hat.
Why are you not wearing it?
Shiny.
Wear it.
But you could be wearing the
Shiny.
shiny.
But then I can't see the shiny.
But you know that you have then become the shiny.
Oh,
Ho ho.
Oh,
I don't know that I trust the old man though.
it's just a
I
nice.
mean,
He
you
was
touched
he
it.
was quite interesting.
Nothing to lose now.
Except my mind.
Yeah, no, that
Let me
could be
know
a
tomorrow
definite
morning
issue.
if your fingers are rotting away.
Where'd my pen go? Ah, heck.
Alarin, what is that on your head?
It's not. It's in my hands. I
What is
don't. I
that
don't
in-
think there's
Alarin?
anything on my head.
What is that in your hands?
So this this really old guy came walking around with a sign and a little bell that he was ringing, and like I don't really know why he. I mean, I guess I get why he might think. I don't know. I don't know why he thinks the end is near, but he does definitely think it is, and he handed me a tinfoil hat, and it's very shiny,
He
and I
might
got a
have
free hat.
He might have good reason to believe the end is near. And
Eh,
I'm gonna fill them
whoa.
in on what the innkeeper told me.
Yeah. That's fun. Do you ever want to just go around and have to re-kill your already dead family and friends? No.
They won't come back if there's no more corpse left.
I
that's-
didn't really think of that. That's a good
Well,
idea.
That is what I was thinking, Nyla. How many people could possibly even be buried here in such a small town?
Are you saying you want to dig them out and set them all on fire? It's gonna take forever.
I think that, but if we were able to find the source that was causing it to happen, if it's tied to the cultists and what they did in the capital, then these bodies are being reanimated by spirits. In the capital, they emerged from the statue, which obviously has stood there in the courtyard for some time, but if something similar is going on here, then there must be a source for these spirits to emerge and possess these undead,
Is
possess
there
these
another
corpses.
statue here?
I was gonna say, hey Steve, is there a church in this town?
I don't know. You just have a Naster looked around too.
I'm gonna look around to see if I see a church anywhere nearby or church-esque
Yeah.
thing nearby.
If you look around just briefly where you guys are in front of the inn, you don't see what resembles a church.
Okay.
But if something similar is occurring here, then it is possible that there is another statue
I mean, if
that
it's
was
another
desecrated
Hades,
in the same way.
if it's another statue of Hades, I can make another rhubarb pie.
It's true. It is
Seems
canon.
to like it. So.
Hades does love
We got
rhubarb
that
pie.
Right, but without the
Thankfully.
castle guard here without the capital guard here to keep things under control, we might have to resort to more drastic or permanent measures to stop the source.
I'd rather not be getting stoned to death after I've been digging corpses. Unless we talk to them about it first.
Right.
We also have a letter to deliver that we were supposed to deliver like 2 days ago.
Traveling takes time.
It does.
And we are still moving forward.
We are.
Well, the rooms, the food and board have been paid for. So let's at least take some time to rest and think on this on clearer heads and fuller stomachs.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
hand Nyla one of the keys.
I am ready to crash and probably like face plant on one of the beds and probably have it break just from the weight. But you know what? It's worth it.
Sleeping does sound nice. Someone has to feed the horses, though.
They probably could use some water.
I'll just stare at Alarin.
Alright, I'll do it.
Look, you have the most knowledge about horses compared to all of us. I trust you.
Somehow. I
out of all of
don't
us.
know how.
Which is quite
I-
strange, being a small lizard person.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't plan that. That was... Yeah.
Kobolds can be horse girls.
Let's just... Okay. I learned a little bit about it in my travels. There. Now it's canon.
Getting off my horse and going in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back inside too.
I'll
Have fun
stay
with horses.
outside.
Yeah, she can figure out the water thing, I guess.
How full is the lake? Like, is it all the way full, or does it just seem like it's kind of depressing a little bit?
It's definitely not all the way full. Yeah, it's a little lower. You can tell that it does seem lower because it is midsummer. But it's still quite a sizable lake.
I mean, if we can at least walk the horses to the lake, maybe have them drink.
If they want to, they will. But we can give it a try.
Are you just gonna let them free?
No, I'm gonna get off my horse.
Grab by the reins.
The horses run all
Yeah.
off. Could you guys imagine?
Come over to the lake.
I mean, it's better than nothing, because I don't think we have enough water to.
No,
fully
we
supply.
don't. No.
They will very happily drink some water.
Cool. I was kind of expecting a you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink scenario.
The hat is gross, and I don't want it. No, come on, the
We
hat is
have been
great.
going for a while.
They deserve a lot of rest too.
They absolutely do.
So the horses will drink their fill, and then we'll get you for snacks.
Okay. Well, I will lead them back over to the hitching post.
I'm just picturing just one small kobold with just four
You can tie the
horses
reins
in
together.
tow. One Goliath-sized horse.
One Leonin-sized horse,
Yeah,
and
it's
two tiny little things. Oh my god, that's beautiful.
I mean, those smaller horses are still bigger than you.
Yeah, they are. It's okay. It's fine.
Everything's fine.
They're good boys and girls. Okay, I will do my best to tie each one of them to the hitching post. And I will give them each their snacks.
I am amazed you still remember how to do any of that.
I'm tired, man.
Exactly.
I don't know.
I don't know how you're able to do that. I would have just passed out.
then go pass out. You're good.
I
I'll
want to at least make
knock
sure
on the
that
door.
nothing. I just don't want anything to happen. Because whenever the party splits, it's never a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. And somebody liked their what? Apples.
Was it cubed?
Was it?
Or is it just sliced?
I think it was either halved, not quartered, or quartered, not half. No, it was halved, not quartered. It was Ted or Todd like their apples halved, not quartered.
Do I have
like
any
Ted.
notes on this? I do not have any notes on that, so I cannot help on that.
Steve was looking through something.
I wrote some of it down, but Bear went so fast. Alright, here we go. Todd does not like carrots. He likes his apples peeled and in quarters.
Peeled
Dandelion-
and quartered. Okay,
Yeah.
not halved, not
Dandelion
quartered.
is a big fan of carrots. I always eat Nyla's carrots, and I never caught Fluffernutters or Ted's.
Okay, well, gonna give each one of them what they would like.
They will. They have the snacks packed by Bernard.
Yes, they do. Which is, I'm assuming, what they like.
How did you know? Yeah, okay. They'll happily eat their.
Bernard. Yeah, I guess it was Bernard this time.
It is Bernard.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
It is.
My brain went back to Cletus. Okie dokie, yeah, no, I'll give them each their little separate snack packs. And
Okay.
you guys be good out here,
If anything
please.
is happening,
Somehow let us know, I guess. I
would say kick down the doors and come find us.
Your horse
I
gives
don't-
you a little
don't break
salute.
the doors.
How are you doing that? I don't think you can physically do that,
Just
but
like
I'm
a-
not going to argue with it.
An annoying whinny. And just...
Okay. I'm gonna trudge inside and
Hey.
Varian, did Abram give you a key?
No,
Or did Abram give me the key?
I think he just gave you the key.
Oh, okay.
I think he has the other key.
Okay, good. Alright. I'm gonna go unlock the door and probably face planted.
Do
Pass
you
out.
want to eat the food? He bought food.
Food? What?
Yeah. He bought he got food.
Yeah, sure. I
Okay.
didn't know he bought food.
Yeah, when like
Yeah,
face
you
plants,
got
then
food.
like somehow slowly rises backwards, like it's in reverse, back out of bed. Food? It's like, yeah.
I can't.
I don't know where the others are. I think they're probably eating as well, or
I'm sorry, the hand motion.
let's go find them.
Oh, okay. I guess. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, you can see him
I'll
downstairs.
trudge back out.
Who's downstairs?
Are you guys all eating downstairs? I'm not entirely sure where anybody is right now.
So I went back inside. I took the food that we paid for, and I sat down at one of the empty tables.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be at a table eating my rations. I don't want your food.
You're such a child.
There was someone spying on us. Well, less than a day ago. I'm not eating food.
I just start
From
inhaling.
Australia.
I just start inhaling the food.
It's like a vacuum, just fucking.
It's Kirby mouthful mode.
Yep, Kirby mouthful mode on the.
It's all
God.
yours.
I can't.
All right, so Nyla, are you guys sitting together, or were you sitting separate, Nyla?
Oh no, I can sit with him.
Okay, the way you phrased it made it sound like you were sitting away, and I wasn't sure if that
Yeah.
was intentional.
No, I'm just not eating the food
Okay.
provided.
and then so you guys are eating, and then Varian and Alarin join you. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very tired. Clearly very tired, Alarin.
I would just like football carry you if need be.
Just under your arm, just
Wouldn't be the first time.
flops you.
I don't think. Was it? This is not the first time.
No, I don't think so.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right. I mean, horses are fed. They're hitched up. And where's the
Somehow
food?
saluting.
Oh God, yeah, no. Do you know how weird it is to see a horse salute you?
I, I, I do now. I do now. That was something.
I think I'm just hallucinating off of not having any sleep.
Maybe we might just be hallucinating.
But how's the food? Did you eat all the food, Ibran, or?
No, I didn't eat all of it.
Oh, thank
I
God.
ate Nyla's share.
Did you not want any, Nyla, or
I don't trust it.
you don't trust a lot of things? But that's fine. Sorry, that's not
Alarin, where's your new hat?
Should still carry it. Where did I put my new hat? I never said I put it down, but I don't know how I
You
would have
still
let the
just, like,
horses with hat in hand.
The
So just-
fluffernutter is just eating it.
I kind of like pull Alarin close. Listen, we already stand out here. It might be taken the wrong way by the locals if you reject a welcoming gift that was given to you.
Oh, okay.
And I take the hat from her, out of her hands, before she can say anything, and I like place it squarely on her head. And then I kind of like crinkle the tinfoil a little bit, and like gently like shape it to the top of her head so it fits like comfortably.
This question, Steve, does this hat have a brim at all?
So no, it doesn't.
What is the shape of this hat?
I was picturing, you know, when you like make like a paper hat, like a you know, out of like newspaper or whatever. When you
Yeah.
were a kid, that's how I picture it. Just like it's like a
I'm gonna go-
triangle.
I'm gonna Google some choice tinfoil hats for us right now.
Oh God.
Oh god, I'm scared.
I want to
So-
cast detect magic on it as a ritual.
I think we should go with like the kind of the classic tinfoil hat.
Why?
Steve, you said it looked more like a paper hat.
Like the giant cone.
Not necessarily like a kind of like a cone. Like more like a. Oh my god, these are terrible examples.
Yeah,
Like,
Google tinfoil hat. There's some good shapes in here though. You
I
found the
found
one
it.
that
I found the one I want.
you found it in link
God, no.
in chat for us.
Better
I'm
yet,
scared.
I'm gonna show it on stream.
That works.
I'm scared.
this
What
one.
hat? What hat am I
Oh,
wearing?
that's the one I was
can't
looking
see.
at too. That's the
My
one I was looking at too.
stream is
The one,
such bad quality right
it's
now.
the
I
one
can't
John
see
Oliver is
it.
wearing. Yeah, actually,
Oh,
Steve, I
God.
agree. That's the same one that stood out to me too. I think that's a good one.
Lovely.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jiminy.
I kind of make sure that like it fits her well, and then I kind of like lean back and kind of like get a good look at it and like nod approvingly.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't get one of those hats.
To
Why?
Discord,
Start
dude.
scarfing down my food.
Sorry, you were casting something, Nyla?
I'm casting detect magic on it as a ritual.
Okay. Does that take an hour?
10 minutes.
Okay. Will you drop the spell for me?
Yeah.
So I can read the specifics.
Oh, it's... Yeah, that's fine. I thought I had to choose an item, but it's just detecting magic around me.
Okay. So I'm really bad about remembering which school of magic is what. It is, you do detect the faintest of aura, like magical auras from it.
Oh. Oh, so it is magical. Do you feel any different?
Oh, I
Do you
have to
feel
wait
your
for
teeth falling out
Steve.
yet?
It is abjuration magic.
Oh. So it did give you a magic hat, just so you know.
Oh, that means you threw away a magic hat.
I am fine with this.
Fair enough.
I am even more happy that I threw it away.
Alarin, how are you feeling? Do you feel strange with it on?
I
Do you feel more powerful? Maybe it takes a little while to kick in. You should probably sleep with it on.
There's just gonna be one side of the hat that's just like flat in the morning.
We can fix it.
Just turn into like a
Duration,
tinfoil mohawk.
which is
Nyla,
I think I
what is
feel
abjuration?
fine. That was gonna be the question.
You
What's up?
feel the same.
Okay. Yeah,
Nyla,
no, I don't feel anything. I just kind of shrug.
fair enough. Also, Nyla, you said that there was abjuration?
Abjuration, yes.
What is that?
Usually magic that is used either as a protection, I believe. I think it's protection spells? I forgot.
I'm
Been a while.
staring at it right now. I think I'm 99% sure it is protective spells.
I wasn't sure if that was in character or if that was Wolfira
No.
saying they forgot.
The end of it is not in character. Because
Okay.
I totally forgot.
You are correct. It is
Yeah.
generally protection spells.
It is, yeah, alright. So maybe it's keeping you safe or doing something else, who knows? Keeping you safe from what? I don't know.
Cool. Hat. Shiny hat.
Hat shield. Shield hat.
But it's
Shiny
probably not cursed. Probably.
Hopefully.
Oh.
We'll see tomorrow.
Steve had a small smile. There's another one.
Okay. I am probably going to get a little bit of sleep. I am exhausted. So,
Who am I
I'm
sharing a
also
room
very
with?
tired.
whoever wants to share a room with me can share a room with me. I really don't care who. I'm just tired, so I'm gonna go pass away now.
Well,
I don't want to share the room with a kobold with a cursed hat.
If it's cursed, I blame Ebrin for putting it on my head. I did accept the hat. I didn't put it on my head.
Well, we'll check on you in the morning.
Okay.
We sharing rooms or not in cursed hat room?
All right. Am I
You
just
need
like
to put the
sleeping
kobold in
outside
quarantine.
on
No,
like?
I give Alarin my key, and then the other three of us are just gonna all go up to the other room.
So they are in quarantine then.
Oh, okay.
It is for your own good, mostly
No,
ours.
don't worry, Alarin. We won't leave you out in the cold. But just
Oh,
don't come out of your
okay.
room.
Oh, okay.
We'll see you in the morning. Don't die.
Good night, I guess.
Good morning. Just gotta sleep.
I'm going to my room.
I'm
It
gonna
was
go to
fun.
the other
It was nice
room.
meeting you.
The three of us all go up to the other room. Yeah.
I'm gonna sit there for a minute and just like, with my tinfoil hat on, just like Play with the key in my hands a little bit. Kind of like just fiddling it around. I'll eventually go up to my room if nobody says anything, and then go to bed.
Okay, so everybody went to sleep.
So we arrived in town early morning. I
Yeah.
don't plan on sleeping through the rest of the day and night. I'm gonna sleep until like early evening.
Okay. I mean, are you gonna do a full 8-hour rest?
Let's see. Yeah, I am gonna do a full 8-hour
Okay.
rest.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably like
That's
8
that would
a.m.
still be like early evening.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys kind of hunker down, you get like, or is everybody sleeping, or is there people doing other stuff?
Well, before going to bed, I'll cast alarm on every single windows and doors. But yeah, after that, I go to bed.
It's a good idea.
I just clock out. Get in the room. Probably. How many? Is there only like 2 beds, 1 bed?
Sort of this is a really like small inn. It's not like the big ones at the capital. It's just there's just 1 bed.
Alright, I'll just curl up on the floor and just go to sleep.
Yeah, I'll sleep on the floor too.
I'm.
I'll just
taking
sleep
the
in
bed.
front of the closed door. Just block it with my
Be a
body.
door stopper.
Halloran's just like curled up right in the middle of the bed. Actually, no, right in one of like the corners of the bed.
There you go.
That makes it more amusing. 'Cause, like the rest of the bed is just empty, and then there's this little 2'4" kobold curled up in a corner.
So as you guys drift off to sleep, the trio sharing the one room have some very odd dreams. You guys have this dream that you are somewhere very far down underwater, and you feel this sort of presence that is telling you to stay away from the lake, and you get this just intense urge to steer clear of it, and that intense urge continues on into the morning. However, Alarin, you have just normal kobold dreams. It was a fantastic rest. You wake up feeling fantastic. You didn't have this weird dream of being underwater. You weren't told to stay away from the lake. It is now evening time? 4 p.m. Let's
Yes.
go with 4 p.m.
I kind of like groggily sit up. Oh god, I slept terribly. I
God,
kind
I
of
don't
like,
even know if that was sleep.
I shake Varian awake.
Fuck. What? Are we dying?
I feel like I am after the dreams that I had.
Fuck the water? Well, I mean, don't fuck the water, but fuck the water.
You had dreams as well?
If you could call them dreams. It felt more like kind of like a message.
For me as well. Nyla,
No,
wake up.
sleep.
Wake up.
I'll sit down in my bed, looking like a mess after sleeping like garbage, and I'll grab my notes and write down my dream, what I saw, and give him a nod that yes, I did have this familiar dream you speak of. Something about the
So is
lake.
all of us.
Yeah. Yeah, no, fuck. Fuck the lake. Fuck that shit.
But what would the lake have to do with anything?
Look,
Were,
all I
were
know
we, were we to
is-
look for a statue?
Unless I have statues in the lake, I don't care for the lake. That's just fuck the lake.
I kind of like groggily, gather my things, or I'll gather my things and kind of like step out, knock on Alarin's door.
Halloran's
you
like
alive?
right there opening the door and just energetic.
You're more than alive. You're the most
I am.
most alive out of all of us.
What the heck happened to you guys? You guys good?
We all
Fine,
slept
good.
You don't
terribly.
look good.
It
Yeah, I
seems
feel
that
like shit
there's
too.
something more afflicting this town than just undead.
Why do you say that?
It seems that even during our brief rest here in the middle of the day, something invaded our dreams. We all...
Okay.
Did you dream at all, Alarin?
No, I slept fantastic.
Kind of like pick her up under her armpits and like lift her up to like eye level, and like kind of like hold her close and kind of like inspect the hat on her head.
It's just like a shiny, cheaply made
I'm just-
tinfoil hat.
Wiggling my feet or like legs. Not gonna kick you in the face, but like.
Good old Tootsie Wiggles, though. Yeah.
I don't know if it was just luck or if something about you or perhaps your newfound magical artifact.
We
But
can always ask the whole men that gave it away.
If we
It's
can
true.
find him, if he's around anymore, we didn't even ask his name.
I like set Alarin down and kind of like kneel down on one knee next to her. Listen, Alarin, whatever you do, never take this hat off. We don't know what to expect here in town, and it might just save your life. So,
Okay.
under no circumstances, ever remove this hat.
Yes, Dad.
I would still never wear it.
Okay. She's still like
And
look
then
at
I'm gonna get-
Ebron and
and then I
start
just-
nodding.
And then I just get up and go downstairs.
She's gonna shrug, grab her bag, and follow Ebron down the stairs.
Yeah, I'll follow behind with my stuff.
Alright, let's go. Wait, so we're going to look for like a church place? Is there a statue here or
I turn back to the others. So, even though we slept terribly last night, it did give us something to work with, something to go off of. I'm gonna
Yeah,
talk
fuck that,
to
like-
some. I'm gonna speak with some of the locals and see if we can't find any more information about the lake here, or if any of them have been sharing the same dream as us.
Alright.
And you guys
good.
sort of put together this plan. It's a good question, the locals, and Alarin has been told by Daddy Ebron to not take the hat off. We're going to end the session. Thank you so much for watching. And again, we are playing this live on Twitch, so if you ever want to see any of this unfold as it happens, come drop by the stream. Also, all of our players are fellow streamers, and if you like what you heard, please go check them out. They are all absolutely fantastic folks. I'll have links to their Twitch pages down in the description below as well. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you all next time. Have a good one.